Buddy, he's a worry, making big noise, taking in the streets, gonna do a big dance someday. He's first place on details, a big disgrace, kicking your butt all over the place.
He will cut you. He will cut you.
Dude,
What?
have you seen this shit on Reddit about you?
No, man.
There's
What?
threads all over the fucking place about how you're a big dumb cheater, taking gold from people, dude.
Yeah, I know. They're mad.
They should be.
Why?
Bullshit.
Why is it bullshit?
You took gold from viewers, you broke our deal.
Yeah, I did.
Hell yeah, welcome back guys. So this is update video number 2 for the Puging My Way Downtown project. And yeah, sorry for my upload schedule lately. I got basically griefed by real life. So I got ill again, and this time it didn't only hit my voice, it hit like, yeah, it was like a real cold with fever, body edges and head edges, all that good stuff. So my min-maxing methods for this is like drinking a shit ton of tea and sleeping all day. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the best play here is to not get ill in the first place, just like with rage starving. The best play is just to avoid it and not to like worry about how you get out of it the fastest. But yeah, so now that we are close to level 30, my build will most likely change, and therefore I want to explain to you how I leveled until this point. So like I said in the first update, I'm using like the Thunderclap Juggernaut build, I called it, kinda like this. And the idea of this build is you first improve, like you first go 5 out of 5 in deflection. This seems a little bit strange, but it has actually a purpose. So first of all, we all know deflection. I mean, if you parry, you don't take damage. So if you don't take damage, you need to recover less. And because you have no mana as a warrior, the only thing that you have to worry about, is your HP pool. If your HP pool doesn't drop, you can just go on and on and on and on without ever stopping for drinking or anything like this. So this is why deflection, only from the parry point of view, only from the avoidance point of view, is already not a bad choice for you as a warrior. But then there's parry haste, so you do actually more damage if you parry, which is nice. And revenge. You get revenge relatively early on, and revenge, when you get it, deals like 40 damage or something like this. It got a huge buff in TBC, so this is not really viable for Classic, for vanilla, but in TBC revenge deals a shit ton of damage, especially at the point when you get it. It costs only 5 rage and shares a cooldown with overpower, so it's basically the other part to your overpower, I guess. So overpower can be used if the enemy dodges, but revenge can be used if you dodge, if you parry, and if you block. So the more enemies you attack, or the more enemies that are attacking you, the more chances you have to get a revenge proc. And with boosting our avoidance, we will get a lot more revenge procs, especially if we count in more and more enemies. So this will benefit us while tanking, and this will benefit us while leveling if we pull multiple mobs, what we want to do. So you want to stay in a defensive stance, will decrease your damage taken by 10% again, which will make you eat less, or make your recover times less. And yeah, it functions really well. And because you're speccing into an avoidance that you can use with a two-hander, and that benefits two-hander the most, you can two-hand tank the dungeons as well, other than if you would spec for shield specialization, which will only really increase your survivability, but only if you equip a shield. It will not really increase your damage. It will give you a little bit of rage, but then you will not have improved Thunderclap at this point, so the damage will not even be comparable. So, and then we take improved Thunderclap because it's like the most broken talent when you get it. And actually the time when you max this talent out is actually the time when you get your Thunderclap rank 2, and this is like your greatest power spike. With it, then it just becomes absolutely crazy the damage you can deal compared to other classes. And this again, it will slow, like it will give you a lot of survivability, Thunderclap that is, so therefore you can just pull multiple mobs and just rush them down with a two-hander spamming revenge, Thunderclap. It's really awesome. And then you kind of start that revenge finally starts to fall off a little bit, and this is why you can start to improve your charge, because you will not actually use defensive stance that often unless you're tanking or unless you pull like more than 3 mobs. So this is why you can start to improve your charge, and then you can put 1 point into anger management, and then you want to get deep runes and cruelty basically at the same rate. So you put like 1 point into deep wounds, 1 point into cruelty, 1 more into deep wounds, 1 more into cruelty, something around those lines, so that you can crit a lot with your Thunderclap and with your cleaves and whatnot. And then you put on a dot on the enemy, so your threat is getting better with this. Now I start to improve my demo shot, but this is not really something, because I will change the spec soon. Why? Because weapon damage gets higher and higher, or at least it should be. I'm trying my best to get Corpsey, a Corpse Maker from Razorfang Crawl. Where do we have it? Here, Razorfang Crawl. I'm trying my best to get Corpsey, but don't want to drop. I farmed like now 1.5 days only Razorfang Crawl, but I don't get Corpsey or Corpse Maker, so this is really sad. But anyways, your weapon damage should get higher and higher, and the higher your weapon damage gets, the less value your Thunderclap becomes, like the less valuable your Thunderclap becomes, and then your cleave starts to get better and better. And therefore I will soon change my spec on level 30 or 32, because then you can get sweeping strikes, which is all we know. Sweeping strikes is absolutely insane. And then we can get improved slam, which is as well absolutely insane if we use latency method in particular, because it will be the best rage gain, like rage per damage spent. What did I say there? Damage per rage spent. Slam, improved slam will be the best option, basically forever. If we get Bloodthirst or if we pick up Mortal Strike, doesn't matter. Slam is only cost half the rage, so in a single target scenario, slam will always be better. So yeah, this is why I want to get improved slam as fast as possible if I'm planning to level with a two-hander. Obviously Whirlwind is better damage per rage if there are more than one target, but yeah, if there's not, improved slam is the play. So so yeah, in the next update video I will talk to you about how this went for me, like the new specialization I will try out, and yeah, then we will talk as well about some macros I like to use, not only on warrior but on all classes basically. And maybe we will talk about keybinds, but right now I don't really know when the next update video is gonna be, and therefore I don't know if I really have enough abilities basically to make a keybind guide, because if I don't have a lot of abilities, it's not really a whole lot to say about keybinds, I guess, or at least not a whole lot to show about keybinds. So maybe we have to wait until the next the update after the next one. So yeah, and last thing about the gold that was sent to me by Leonard and Fatal Fury. Yeah, first of all, thank you guys for your support. However, this project is kinda meant to show how you can progress with your DPS as a warrior on basically your own, like with pure manpower. So I cannot really use this gold for my DPS, at least not in the late game. I will use it for things like mounts or cons while leveling, or maybe 1 or 2 boosts, like not a lot of boosts, because this is getting boosted is not the things I enjoy in the game, but maybe 1 or 2 ones if I'm missing like a half a level for a next level up and I really don't want to go questing right now, maybe, and I don't find a dungeon group, then maybe I buy 1 or 2 boost runs. Because increasing my leveling speed at this time, like at this point of the game, will not really interfere with my max level DPS, right? So I'm not sure how I want to handle this if I get too much gold from you guys. Maybe then we could do like giveaways or funny things like you send me gold and then tell me what I need to use it for. Like, for example, craft Deep Thunder and go Mace arms in your next raid. I hope no one will actually do this to me. But yeah, we'll see. So I think that's it for this video. Again, sorry for that it took so long. Until next, stay tuned and take care.